Today marks the 10% of the 70-day challenge. So this is day 7, and today I wanted to talk about how beginnings end fast, right? So today was a day for me full of endings. It was a day helping my dad move out of his work after retiring. And you'll see all the work that we did on the screen, but the idea is just that you don't get to be innocent for very long before people start treating you like you know something. And that's because usually that is how the process goes, right? If you know the Dunning-Kruger curve, you realize that you don't know a lot until you realize that you actually know nothing. And then you have to put your 10,000 hours in and get to where you want to be. And that's a scary place to be, right? At the place at the top of the curve where you think you know it all. Or at the bottom, where you realize you don't know it all. But the problem is at the bottom of the curve, people treat you like you know so much more than you do. And at the top of the curve, people treat you like you know nothing. And it becomes hard to go through life when beginnings are short, because they end just as fast as they start, because they're the easiest part. And so things are just easy to do. You do them one after another, and suddenly out of nowhere, now you're the expert. You're the local expert between your friends. You've done more than 90% of people around you. But you still don't know anything compared to the people that you know a lot. It's hard. It's a hard game. It's a hard game you can't win. No matter which endeavor you pursue, it's always a hard game. I know the beginning sucks because you're just starting out on something that people are better than you at, but those are the times when people are most willing to help you. There's also advantages to being at the beginning, learning something new, giving your innocence in, and saying, please help me, I know nothing. It's also hard to start again because we've all started again so many times in our lives. We've all done this thing. Everything is so similar, and when you have to do the same thing over and over, it becomes really hard to muster up the courage to say that I don't know anything, that I can't really relate this properly to other things in a way that I feel confident about to execute my strategy. I started this challenge 7 days ago. I've been daily vlogging for 7 days, and ideas are flowing, there are things happening, I'm still motivated. Every day I wake up wanting to do this, but I know that's not going to last forever. And if it does, I mean, that's fantastic, I found my thing then. But if it doesn't, then that's okay. And that's the point. I'm happy that life gives you these moments where you can be really enchanted by something that you want to do it all the time, even though it's something that's hard. I wish I were outside, but it's raining. I wish I also had more stuff for you. There's not really much that I did today apart from this. I woke up at 7 and then came back at 8. It's easy to be the worst in the idea that people are pitying of you, people will help you, people are very open to your questions because everybody's better than you and everybody's ego is just there flaming to see themselves better than someone. But at the end of the day, if you're able to muster up the strength to say, hey, I am this bad and I will let you feast off of me a little bit if I can get help that much, I think that's brilliant. And being the best is kind of the hardest thing. You're always hunted. People always want to be better than you. You'll divide people always no matter what you say because people are just mad that you exist, that you're better than them, right? There are so many advantages to being worse than people at something. The only one that isn't is just the pride and the product. And the pride is something you can work on. The product too. You just can't be the worst while you still have no product. Anyway, that's all for today. I hope you learned something and enjoy some footage. Bye-bye.